You shot your show here on the lot, Pretty Little Liars. You were in your 20s?
Mm-hmm. I was my whole 20s. Shot right over there, and I just drove by, and I think even the guard was like, "What's up, Shay?" I was like, "What up?"
Ah!
It was so cool. It feels like home being here. I mean, how blessed am I to say that I spent my 20s on the Warner Brother lot.
Exactly.
You know, on this show,
Yes.
and like, now to be back here with you, awesome.
See, that's how I feel every time I walk around. I'll be like, well, I get to be here like every day. I don't take it lightly.
You remember that like on movies,
just
and
said
now
that the
you're
other day.
here. Like, it's wild.
It's wild.
So,
And
yes.
then having gratitude and being grateful for those moments, that will help manifest other things as well. So we can't leave that out too. Oh my goodness. Now I feel like we got a lot in common because I don't believe in watching things back, like my projects and stuff like that. Do you watch Pretty Little Liars back at all?
I don't. And I always think about this. Me and my partner are always like, he's like, the day Atlas is old enough, we're gonna watch it back. And I'm like, ooh, my eyebrows are real thin shooting that entire season. I don't know if I'm ready, but you know, it was such an incredible experience. Absolutely, I have only fond memories from shooting that. But there's so many great shows that come out, and I'm trying to catch up on the new stuff that's out, and I'm trying to watch a bunch of documentaries. I'm trying to read a lot more now too, so it's, you know, that whole balance. But one day, maybe I'll watch a couple episodes. It was a lot. It was 7 seasons, so I got a lot. There's a lot of show there, but maybe one day.
When the time comes, you'll know when you want to watch it.
Exactly.
And do you think you have your 2 daughters?
I have 2 daughters now.
Do you think they'll watch it with you one day?
She might.
Maybe.
You know?
How precious is this? And plus, you're being busy with being a mom, so.
Yeah, she might. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe we'll watch it with her dad. I don't know. We'll see.
She's a good mom. She's like, hold on. I don't know about that. And congratulations. You were very successful with your travel company, BÉIS. Tell us about that. Did you manifest that too?
You know, it's funny. People always ask that. No, I manifested having a career that I loved. And that started from being, you know, on the show here. And then it was just my passion. I've always loved cosmetic bags, being on the go. You're always thinking, how do I carry my belongings with me in a way that's functional? And when it came time for me to purchase my own luggage, at a certain point after using my mom's like hand-me-downs, I was looking and I'm like, okay, I don't see anything that fits my kind of style, that's functional, that's affordable, that doesn't break the bank, because we already know traveling and just leaving the house in general is expensive enough in itself. And so BÉIS just came about, and it was my firstborn.
Wow.
So I love it, and I'm so happy, and when I see people out in the wild, as we call it, using it, it gets me so excited every single time.
It's so good.
I could talk to you about suitcases and bags all day long.
I could too.
I love it.
Carry on. And I love your passion in what you do, because you do anything to promote your company. Yeah. We got a nice little clip. Let's check it out.
2, 1. Introducing the new Glossy collection.
You're committed.
I'm committed. The things that these kids do on TikTok nowadays, my marketing and social team is A+. They're incredible. They keep me young. And they always show me all these different things. I'm like, okay, so now we're going to need you to do this. I'm like, say what? But I just trust them. And then we get stuff like that. But yes, I will do anything for BÉIS, yeah.
Well, it's working, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. And then you inspire so many working moms. Like, what more would you like to encourage them with? What do you have?
You know, I can say get out there and do what you feel passionate about. I also have to add that I feel very fortunate. I have so much support to allow me to be able to work and do what I love. Right. Because it takes a village, and not everybody has that village. So I feel very fortunate that I have that. And I mean, at the end of the day, I just want my girls to look at me and be like, okay, she was a great mom, but she also followed her dreams as well. Yeah. You know, because I'm living life for my first time too. So I think that's hopefully what I leave with them.
Wow. And what do you think is different for working moms versus working dads?
They don't get asked the question, how do you balance it all? I really don't think he's ever been asked that question. He's done interviews and all of that, but I just don't think it's the same thing. They don't ask how you balance it, because they know it does. You know, no, there's some great single dads out there doing great parents, but at the end of the day, we make it work. It's like you don't have a choice. You make it work.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You said what you said, spoken like a working mama, that is for sure. Oh my goodness. And do you find your daughters are similar to you? Do you think they will follow in your footsteps?
I hope that they find what they love and they go forward with it, knowing that they have the support system with us. But I want to encourage their sense of independence so that they're able to go into this world feeling confident that they can handle anything themselves. And that's really what I strive for them.
Well, they have a great example, so I'm sure they will. You also have a built-in photographer in your daughter.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Your daughter took this picture.
She did, and if you zoom into this photo, you see her in my reflective lens. It's and she's holding it, and it's so funny because she always sees mommy taking photos and everything, and now that this is my little photographer, she's like, take me on your next trip.
She's good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Maybe she'll be a
Fun.
photographer.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I
We'll
hope
see.
so. Save me a lot.
Listen, all right, will you stick around for a little bit?
Absolutely.
That was a clip from your show, Thirst. Oh my goodness. How scared were you to ride the horse?
Terrified.
Yep.
You know, you wouldn't know that I actually went to riding camp when I was younger growing up. Well, they had nothing to show for it.
That wasn't your first time?
No, no, it wasn't. But you know, I think as I've gotten older, I have this respect for animals that I like to appreciate them and respect them from afar. I think they can feel my energy and they're like, oh, she's not comfortable. So I just like to give them their space and let them be.
It sounds like you got to figure it out, because I was looking and I'm like, I think the horse could sense your energy. Everything is about energy. Even the horse is like, oh, she's nervous, so they're nervous for you. So you got it.
Yep, I got it.
You'll chill and then just say, take me where you want me to go, horse.
Exactly.
And what I do, I sing to the horses.
That's true.
To try to calm me and the horse.
They wouldn't want me to sing. He'd be like bucking me off. He'd be like, and that's it, okay? No.
For those who haven't seen the show, can you tell them more about what it's about?
Yeah, so I basically created my perfect job, getting to travel the world, getting to drink, and get to meet incredible new people, discover new cultures, get to taste their beverages that they have there with different ingredients, and it's called Thirst. I came up with this during the pandemic when, you know, you've seen 1,000,001 food shows, and I love a food show, but there was never anything that talked about the beverages that accompany the meal. Right?
Right.
And so I was like, there's so much to learn about different drinks, and not just alcoholic, but non-alcoholic drinks and teas and all of that from around the world. I want to get to know how they came up with it. You know, how did they enjoy a beverage of any kind? And so that's how Thirst came about, and we eat, but we really do talk about the drinks that accompany that.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow. I have to ask, what was the most interesting drink you tried?
Potato wine. Yes. Who knew you could make wine out of potatoes? And I found that out when we were traveling in Peru. And it was not just like, okay, it tastes like potato. No, it was amazing. Like, compared to a Sauvignon Blanc, it was very hard to detect what one was a potato wine. So he did an incredible job, but I had so many incredible beverages, and it was just so much fun to get to meet a lot of people and discover their ingredients. Yeah.
That is very interesting. Potato? Wow. Okay. And then while you were in Peru, you got to interact with a guinea pig. Now, were you scared of the guinea pig?
It wasn't just one. It was like 200, I think, in a room. Yeah. So I don't want to be in a room with 200 anything, just, you know, to be perfectly honest. So, yeah, and it was a very small room, and they make a noise that's like...
You're brave.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's like the noise that they make, you're just like... So that was, yeah, that was an experience.
Experience, would you do it again?
Never say never. Never say never. Never say never.
How was it traveling without your kids?
Oh my gosh, we actually shot this for a month. It was about 4 weeks, so we did a week in each place, less than a week. And Rome at that time was 5 months. So that was really hard to be away for an entire month.
Yes.
But it was the only time we had to shoot, and you know, shooting a travel show when you have a set time to come back, there is no room for error. You get sick, which I did, you keep shooting. The show must go on, and it really did with this. So it was, you know, like I said, an experience in all ways, but it was incredible.
Yeah. Spoken like a true professional. You are something else. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.